Good morning and welcome to the porch. Well, it's going to be a good day today, or good weekend actually. Wanda and I are getting ready to go do a 2-day camp trip. We've been trying to do this for about 2 months now, I guess. The problem has been the weather's been so rainy and stormy that we haven't been able to go. But weather's going to be nice for the next 2 days, and we're going to take advantage of it. I think we're both getting cabin fever right now. So we're pretty excited about it. Got our little dog with us, and we're just going to invite you guys to go along with us and have a good time. We're going to cook some steaks and hot dogs and do a little bit of walking and just being in nature. So you guys just come on along and have a good time with us. All right, guys. We're at the grocery store right now picking up a few items. Just want to get a little bit of a video here of the trooper and the trailer. We'll talk a little more about the trooper and the trailer as we go, kind of get you guys familiar with the backstory on that. It's a pretty interesting story. So with that said, I'm just going to go ahead and get stuff ready. Wanda's going to bring us some groceries out in a minute. We'll get ready to go. Okay, there's our little mascot. Wherever I go, he's got to go too. That's our little camp trailer we just built. I say we just built it, we just closed it in. I've had it built for a while, but anyway, we're going to do a little more work to it. We just kind of put it together for this camping trip, hoping that we can do all right with it, see how it's going to work and everything. This is camp. We have our trooper. She's old, but she's a good one. Camped out right down here on the creek. Really pretty, peaceful. It's still cool weather, so not a lot of people out right now, so that's good. Got our tent set up. I'll show you guys our homemade electrical system. It's not real pretty, but it works. I got 100 amp solar panel on top there, and we're able to run our refrigerator and air up our air mattress and things like that. That has to be done, so that's working out pretty good. Now right here's a little item that I bought it to heat our tent with, but I've actually been using it in my shop and it works real well. So I don't know exactly how good it's going to work in the tent, but we're going to give her a try tonight. It's supposed to get pretty cold. Got an air mattress in there and sleeping bags. Ought to be comfortable anyway. And there's the wife. Got a little fire pit that I built. But anyway, that's the grand tour of the camp. We're going to spend a couple of days down here, so it's going to be peaceful and quiet. I've got a book that I've been wanting to read for a while, and I'm going to read that while I'm down here, at least most of it. And may do a little bit of video work while I'm down here. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, that's it for now. Okay, it's getting late afternoon. We got a fire going. The little dog's laying there by it sleeping, and Wanda's enjoying it. And here just in a little bit, we're going to put some hot dogs on that fire and cook up some supper. Tomorrow night's going to be even better because we're going to do some steaks on open fire, and you know that's going to be good. All right, we're about to have breakfast here in about another 10 or 15 minutes, so I'm looking forward to that. You can see our pantry there. It's got all of our food and stuff in it, with the exception of the refrigerated stuff. And the little diesel heater, I'll tell you something, that right there is worth the money. That thing only cost about 140 bucks. And last night it was cold down here, and I'll tell you, running that diesel heater in that tent made sleeping much better than it could have been. What I wanted to show you guys is our water system that we built, and boy, it's really coming in handy for doing dishes and things like that. We're going to get a little bit shorter and better hose for it. All right, guys, the other day at camp we were going to show you a shower setup that we built, and what happened to us is the camera quit working and I didn't know it, so I didn't get all the video. We just kind of got started and that was about it. So having said that, I really wanted you guys to see this thing a little bit better because it's kind of a neat deal and it's really not hard to build. So let me show you some things here. So I built this hose. It's got two female ends on it because that's what you have to do what I'm doing. Just put a spigot right here. Now, if you want to fill this thing up, all you have to do is turn that valve open there and then open this valve right here, and in a few seconds this thing will fill up. And the way you know it's full is it's going to shoot water out that end right there. Anyway, it'll take it a few seconds here and we'll see how it does. Anyway, a part of what I was thinking of, a lot of people put a T in the big PVC pipe and then a big fill port, and I didn't want to do that. And when I put that small fill port in there, I realized that it just wasn't going to work very good. So I had to come up with a different way, and that's how I came up with this hose to fit this spigot. And just, there you go. See it running out there? Now all you got to do is turn this off. Okay, quits running out, but it's full. So then you just come over here, turn this spigot off. You got a full tank of water. Pretty easy to do. Now I'm going to get the camera and I'm going to walk you guys around back and see how I pressurize it. Okay, so we got our homemade electrical system. Got a DC plug right there, and we've got a little Harbor Freight air compressor. I don't remember what I gave for that, but they're pretty inexpensive. And we just put us a little valve port in there. As you can see, screw that in there. And then if you want pressure, all you do that for a few seconds and you're pressurized. And you know, if you're doing dishes or taking a shower and you need a little more pressure, just reach up here and do that again. but it'll actually go for a pretty good ways before the pressure goes down. But it makes a really good shower. We do dishes with it and whatever else we need to do with it. But I just wanted you guys to see this. Maybe give some of you guys some ideas. You might can use part of these ideas. But the fill up thing was the real kicker for me, is being able to fill it up without having to deal with the leakage you're going to get with the big fill hole and stuff like that. Okay, guys, well, that's that. An open fire, it doesn't get much better than that. All right, folks, we're all packed up and everything's ready to go home. It was a nice weekend. Got to enjoy the wilderness and enjoy the fire and good meals and all the things that come along with that. But it's time to go now. So I wanted to leave you guys with a little bit of food for thought as usual. And just think about this. It's good to take your family camping, fishing, whatever kind of thing you like to do, vacations. Because here's what happens, you build memories, and that's the important thing about this whole thing. And you kind of put those in a bank, so to speak. And what that amounts to is later on, some evening when you're just sitting around with your family, enjoying a meal or whatever, you can kind of dip back into that bank of memories and talk about those things. There's something about that, reliving those things, just good for the soul. So I would encourage you guys to take your family and go do things and build those memories and think about where you can share those memories at and that sort of thing. Well, that's my food for thought for today, guys. Appreciate you guys watching as always. If you like these videos and they help you in any way, well, subscribe if you don't mind. Hit that like button, and if you want notification, just hit that bell and we'll notify you. Well, with that said, we're going to go ahead and close, guys. Have a good day. We love you guys, and God bless.